Hey everybody, it's Justice for Comics. It is Thursday afternoon. Just noticed on CBR's website they have the solicitations for September for Marvel. So I want to go through that list and kind of go over what I'm targeting to pick up here in September. So let's jump on into it here. Marvel solicitations for September. You've got Spider-Man #1. They're relaunching Spider-Man. Interesting that this is J.J. Abrams and Henry Abrams as the writer. So, yeah, that could be interesting. You've got obviously a well-known Hollywood director, and I'm assuming his brother. Assuming it's his brother, Henry. Co-writing, and you got Sarah Pichelli as the artist. Nice cover by Oliver Copiel. So, yeah, that could definitely be worth. It's a 5-issue run. It says here that what they have planned for Peter Parker and Mary Jane, who is cadaverous. So probably get a new character maybe in this series. At least I haven't heard of him before, cadaverous. So that definitely could be something to make sure you pick up. It just has the one cover. There's some other variant covers. Oliver Copiel, Ed McGuinness, Chip Kidd. There's a Sarah Pichelli variant cover. Jason Polan. And then a couple others to be announced. So, yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a ton of covers on that. Anytime they relaunch a major character in a little series like that, they're going to do a bunch of covers, at least for the first issue. Okay, let's move on down. Not really looking at Strike Force. Although I do like that Sarantino cover. Very nice. House of X. They're going to... Jonathan Hickman's going to hopefully relaunch X-Men series. They've cut it down to only 2 titles, so House of X is one of them. I think the other one is Age of X-Men, I believe. I'm not positive on that, but I know there's only 2 titles. Oh, Powers of X, yeah. So it's House of X and Powers of X are the two titles. It's a nice cover. I like that cover. So Hickman, for me, he's hit and miss. Sometimes he's really good, sometimes not. I stuck with him for a long time in that East of West because I thought some of the story was interesting, and then it just dragged on, and I ended up losing me. I didn't stick with the title. I think first 30 issues I stuck with it, but I think after that I was kind of done. So we'll see. Maybe there'll be some good writing out of Hickman. Marvel Comics, they're doing like a big 1001 special, ton of covers, collaboration, ton of writers. Yeah, no idea if that's going to be any good. We'll see. Absolute Carnage #3. Looking forward to that series. I think Donny Cates is going to do a good job with that. I like that cover by Stegman. That's pretty cool. Stegman and Donny Cates seem to be a very, very good team, so I don't think you can go wrong picking that up. Amazing Spider-Man, I'm not really into. Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna wait on that. I don't think I'm gonna pre-order that. There's gonna be a lot of Absolute Carnage, obviously. It's a nice crane cover, Miles Morales. Pretty cool. I like that. Okay, Scream #2. Symbiote of Vengeance. That's pretty cool. Ghost Rider. Ed Brisson is the writer. That could be pretty good. I may check that out. All right, Venom. #18. Nice Kyle Holtz cover. And I think that's a Stegman cover, if I'm not mistaken. So they're doing these, just like that Immortal Hulk, they're doing Immortal Hulk swipes. What was that, #16, where they had that variant? I think it was #16. Crazy #1. I have no idea what this is about. Obnoxio the Clown is back and is so, and so is one of Marvel's most hilarious titles, thanks to momentary lapse in sanity. I don't know about that, but Marvel throws anything against the wall, see if it sticks. King Thor, I'm definitely looking forward to this. You can't go wrong. You got Jason Aaron writing, and you've got Esad Ribic doing cover art, and he's doing interiors. And you have a Zafino cover. I think that's Zafino right there. Oh, man. I'm going to be all over this. Yeah, absolutely. King Thor, #1. I don't think you can go wrong. You got great artwork, great writing. Jason Aaron does a really good job with Thor, and I definitely want to see where he's taking this. So, yeah, I'm going to be all over that. I'll be pre-ordering that for sure. All right, some of the stuff I'm going to skip through. I'm not into some of these things here. Can't highlight everything anyways. Don't have time. It's a nice cover by Alex Ross, Captain America. Just not really been into... I tried reading a couple issues of Captain America, and I just couldn't get into it. Invisible Woman, that's a nice cover by Adam Hughes. And he's like a Norman Rockwell, right, of the comic book industry. He does a great job. Him and Perel, I think Perel's really good too, with that kind of style. Perel and Adam Hughes, I think, are pretty similar in the way they draw, style-wise, stylistically. It's a nice cover by Butch Guice. I like Guice. It's a nice cover. I like that. So that is Invaders #9. So what's this Invisible Woman cover? Is that Invaders #9? Or yeah, I don't think this is right. So that's Invisible Woman, Adam Hughes cover, and then Invaders. Yeah, I think CBR just didn't have it right. They're missing the info on Invisible Woman. All right, let's move down the list here. Immortal Hulk #23. Nice cover by Alex Ross. That's the Abomination versus the Hulk. And these two gentlemen, I think I can't remember that guy's name. He's in the current series, though, right now. He's running the operations. You got a director's cut of #3. I've got 4 copies of #3, believe it or not. 4 or 5. I don't know what happened. I think I was... After the book started getting hot, I went into an LCS, and they still had issue #3 sitting on the wall, and I was like... I mean, I think at that time it was like a $10 to $15 book, so I bought them all for cover price. I think now they're like $20 to $25 books, so yeah, I probably should sell a few of them. I don't know. I need to think about that. Immortal Hulk #24, another nice Alex Ross cover. The Hulk holding the world is pretty cool. And you got a B cover by Joe Bennett, wraparound. That's kind of nice. Bunch of True Believers. They don't show the cover for. Tony Stark, Iron Man. What is that? #16. Alexander Lorazzo. It's an okay cover. He did so well on some of his other covers that everything else is like a disappointment now. So yeah, I'm not too impressed with that cover compared to what he's done before. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man that's a John Robinson cover. Yeah, that's pretty nice. He does a good job. Andrew Robinson. Superior Spider-Man, and I've not really been reading that. Amazing, like I said, I've not been reading Amazing. I've been picking up Miles Morales here and there. I picked up #7 just because I like that cover a lot. And I've been reading Ghost Spider, Spider-Man Velocity, nope. Fantastic Four, looks like a Sinkovich cover. Is that Sinkovich? No, Diodato. And then you've got The Thing, Morphing, that's pretty cool. By Mike McCone. Okay, there's Invisible Woman. So I don't know why this thing, Invisible Woman, was up there, but Here we go. There's the Adam Hughes cover. Very nice. That definitely could be a cover buy. I'm not a big fan of Mark Waid's writing, but that is a nice cover. All right, let's move on. Punisher Kill Crew. It's a really cool cover. Black and white. A lot of detail. Who did that? Oh, Tony Moore. Okay. Tony Moore, good job. That definitely looks cool. I might pick that up. Number 3 of 5. And the Sandoval cover. I like that black and white. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Agents of Atlas. I'm ready for that to be over. I mean, it's just... I picked up issue number 1, I think, just because of all those new characters, and that was it, I think. Captain Marvel, I've not been reading. Daredevil 181 Facsimile Edition. Yeah, it's kind of a key issue. Son of Satan, Marvel Spotlight, number 12. I think that's the first appearance of Hellstrom. I have that cover, the original cover of that. I might pick up that facsimile. It'd be kind of nice to have a facsimile to go with my original. That way, if I ever want to read it, I'll just pull out the facsimile and leave the original in my Mylar. So that, to me, is the good reason to buy these facsimiles, especially if you own the book already, the original copy. It's nice to have a reprint edition, if you ever want to read it. That way you don't have to touch or handle the original. My copy is pretty good grade. It's probably mid grade. Tough cover. It's a tough book to find in high grade though, because it's black cover and early 70s. It's a tough book to find in really good shape. Another facsimile, Spider-Woman, first appearance Spider-Woman. That could be a good one to have. I don't have the original on that. That's a book I've looked at buying a couple times in an auction, and the price stays pretty high on that. I was looking for a really good deal on that book, like a decent grade below $100, but it's kind of tough. That book tends to sell over $100 in a decent grade. So the search continues. Daredevil number 11. If you haven't been reading Daredevil, I definitely recommend that you do. Chip Zdarsky's been doing a really good job. I like the fact here that Spider-Man obviously is going to be in the issue. It's a nice looking cover by Tedesco. I like Tedesco. I'm glad he's back doing the covers. And it looks like Cicchetto's doing the interior art, but I like the Tedesco covers, so I'm glad he's back doing the cover. Fearless number 3. I picked up the first 2 issues of Fearless. You got a nice Putri cover for the A cover, and then the Frizen cover. They don't show the Frizen cover here, but the Putri cover looks nice. That could be good. I haven't read either one of them, although it does have Captain Marvel in it, so it may not be good. I don't know. I'll give it a read. We'll see what happens. Moving down the list, a lot of stuff I don't read here. Silver Surfer Black. I really, really enjoyed the first issue of Silver Surfer Black. I thought it was very good. Artwork is definitely maybe not the best for everyone's taste is different. I think it fits in well for Silver Surfer. I think the artwork is very good for the writing style and kind of what they're doing. It's got that psychedelic feel to it. So Tradmore, I think he does a good job. I mean, it's definitely well designed, really good color, nice cover there. So yeah, I'll be picking up every issue of that series. Guardians of the Galaxy number 9. Cates is doing a decent job on this. I don't think it's a must buy, but it's been decent. That was kind of a mediocre review. Thanos number 6. That'll be the last issue of that miniseries. I did read the first issue, and yeah, it was kind of a setup. Obviously, there's something wrong with Thanos and Gamora. This is telling the origin of when he meets Gamora, and she also is able to see death, and that was kind of an interesting take. So I'm interested in reading this. I love these decal covers, man. That's a beautiful cover, really nice. So yeah, I'll be picking that up. Moon Knight. I've not been reading Moon Knight. Yeah, Cullen Bunn writing it. That could be decent. A bunch of annuals here. Punisher 15. Not been reading Punisher. Don't buy that many Marvel books. I mean, I try to keep it somewhat reasonable. Conan the Barbarian, number 9. Nice Esad Ribic cover, of course. It's a little strange. Conan's head looks a little weird there. Yeah, not one of Ribic's best covers, but decent. I like the Garney cover. That Garney cover's nice. I like that, it's kind of like Zafino. It's kind of a little rougher, sketchier type of art style to it. So I kind of like that Ron Garney cover. I've been liking Conan. It's been very good. Age of Conan Valeria. That's a nice Anacleto. Is it Anacleto? J. Anacleto? Anacleto? I don't know how to pronounce that. Nice cover, though. It's cool. Savage Sword of Conan. That's been pretty good. I'd like to see what the Yasmin Putri cover looks like. They don't have that shown here, but yeah. I mean, that's been pretty decent. Star Wars, I don't know. I've not been collecting Star Wars. I went through issue 30 with it of the ongoing, and I just lost interest after a while. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's trade paperbacks, hardbacks. Okay, real quick, wanted to run through cover price. They sent me an email. Weekend review, kind of go over the books that are on the move. Some of these are pretty well known because it happened last week. Oblivion Song number 1, pink signature variant. 7-day trend up 600% for a 9.8. So that book is definitely spiking. Number 2 on the list, Oblivion Song, the regular cover. That's also trending well, up 271%. Not bad. Number 3 on the list is Batman Mask of the Phantasm, the animated movie deluxe edition. So I think it's a graphic novel style, I believe. I don't know if it's not a trade paperback. It's more of a graphic novel. That thing is jumping up in price. I did pick up in the mail, by the way, everybody. I did pick up a Batman and Robin Adventures Annual number 1. That is the first appearance of the Phantasm. I got that on, believe it or not, I got this on Amazon for $30. So it's going for about 65 to 80 consistently. There's been a couple sales above 100 in the last week or so, but yeah, you buy it now. There's buy it nows right now for $65 in near mint condition. This is definitely in near mint, pretty high grade. Corners are all pretty sharp, no creases, no spine ticks. Even the edges, no blunting. I mean, this is pretty nice. I would say 9.6 to 9.8 range. The pages are not super white though. I don't know why. The paper was just probably really cheap paper that they used back then. But so it's probably off white to white is what I would say the pages are. So nice copy though. I'm glad to have picked that up. Definitely got a good deal on that. I bought it right when I found out about it on that CBSI list, and luckily there was still somebody that was on Amazon that didn't know that the book is spiking, but everybody on eBay knew right away that everything was sold out on eBay. So that's why sometimes it pays to look at Amazon, because once in a while, it's a little slower on the take on Amazon. Hungry Ghosts is number 4 on the list. That book, I've talked about that in previous videos. That's doing really well. Raw high sale of $25. I looked on eBay today. You can get it for around 10 to 15 range right now. So, and that's going to a third printing. Walking Dead 192, that's also jumping up, a high raw sale of $19. I did pick that up for cover price. I missed 191, so I know that that book is also moving pretty well. Number 6 on the list, Omega Men number 3. That is the first appearance of Lobo. I recommended that book a long time ago, over a year ago. I was buying that. I bought a copy of that for like $35 or $40, high grade too. It's easily 9.6, maybe 9.8. So I've got a raw copy, and 9.8s are going for $270. So it's that's that's the thing to do, is if you can buy raw copies for $30, get it graded for $30, so your total cost is about $60, and you sell it for $270. That's a pretty damn good profit. So yeah, that'd be the only reason I would get something CGC'd, really, is if I was looking to really sell it and unload it and make a nice profit. Die number 1 is number 7 on the list. That's been a hot book for a while now, over a month and a half. That's still going up, a sale at $200 on a CGC 9.8. Number 8 is 191. I mentioned that previously, so that's doing well. Number 9 on the list, Eternals number 1, the 25-cent cover. Up 98%, 7-day trend. 9.8 just sold for $1,240. That's a pretty high price. And number 10 on the list is the book I just showed, Batman and Robin Adventures number 1. It should say annual number 1. Oh, no, that's just right. Issue number 1. The second appearance of the Phantasm. This story picks up after the animated film. 7-day trend up 237%. A raw high grade sale of $100. So I don't know. I mean, this is the first appearance, to my knowledge, Batman Adventures annual number 1, and this is, as far as I could tell, from what I know, this is the first appearance. But this is the book to get, and I don't know. This isn't going for $100, so I think cover price data on this is a little low, a little behind. That should be lower than $100 if that's the second appearance, and this is the first appearance is going for $65. I would assume the second appearance would be cheaper, but it may not always be good to guess on that. So check it out for yourself. Top 10 runner-ups, number 11, Giant-Sized Defenders number 3 from 1975. First appearance of Korvac, who is rumored to be in the Marvel Universe. Supposed to be maybe the next big villain. That's interesting. A 7-day trend up 232%. Jeez. An 8.5 just sold for $250 on eBay. Immortal Hulk number 19. The Alex Ross Abomination cover. 28 copies. 7-day trend up 139%. A raw sale of $18. Immortal Hulk number 19, I think that's definitely Marvel's best book right now, or hottest book on the list. So if you're not collecting Immortal Hulk, you definitely should be. 192, 191 of Walking Dead is on the list there. Iron Man number 1 from 1968. 9.8 just sold for, or 9.6 just sold for $7,000. That's a big price tag. Ultimate Fallout number 4 is on the list at number 17. 9.8 just sold for $355. X Factor number 6, first appearance of Apocalypse. Yeah, I'm not sure why this is on the list either. Up 97%. High sale of a 9.8 at $218. Spawn number 1. Obviously, there's a Spawn movie coming up. There's going to be some heat on this book for a while. 7-day trend up 125%. 9.8 just sold for $125. So if I were looking at Spawn number 1, I would definitely want to get the newsstand variant, the newsstand edition if you could find it. That's a little harder to find for sure. And number 20 on the list, Moon Knight number 1. I don't know. There's not going to be a Moon Knight movie anytime soon, so I have no idea why people are driving the price of this book up. But a 9.8 just sold for $240. Not the first appearance of Moon Knight, obviously. I think that was Werewolf by Night number 32. But second, or I don't think it's even second appearance. It's just Moon Knight's first ongoing series. So other than that, that was it. So I just wanted to kind of go over cover prices, review books, or weekend review on some of their books. So that was it, guys. Also, I had a live chat and video last night at Metaphorical Speculation, his YouTube website. I'm going to also have him on my channel maybe next week, where we'll just kind of do a live chat and, let everybody know in advance so that you can, join us and chat with us and send us questions. And we'll just have a conversation, talk about comic books, movies, pop culture, all that good stuff. So we had a nice 2-hour. It was a long live chat last night. It was over 2 hours, but yeah, we covered a lot of topics. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time with it, and try to do that again. So if you haven't already, please like the video and share it if you can. I'd like to grow my subscriber base. I'm up to over 350 subscribers. I'd like to get to 1,000. I'm going to do a contest when I hit 1,000. I'm going to give away a really nice comic book. So if you can, please like and share my video. Hit the bell for notifications and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of the video, things that I talked about, some of the comic books that were discussed. Yeah, I'd love to hear your comments. All right, guys, look for my video tomorrow. I'll have a video out on the CBSI top 10 list. Thanks.